Hey guys, what's up? Today I got a UU match. This one is against Dylan Taylor 777, and this battle is actually from a while ago because he got a little upset that I brought a Volt Absorb Raikou when I didn't expressly tell him that I was bringing Unreleased Dream World. But I mean, if you are on my Skype, you watch my videos, and if you watch my videos, you know that I always allow Dream World Pokemon. I even allow Pokemon out of tier, and if you find me on Wi-Fi Battle Finder, I have the clause on anyway, so I'm not really used to telling people. So I don't know. I mean, you're gonna see it's not really a huge deal. So he's gonna lead with Slowbro. I'm gonna lead with Bronzong. I know he's got Zatu, so I'm not gonna go for Stealth Rocks first turn. I'm gonna go for Gyro Ball because Zatu's pretty speedy, but that does like nothing to Slowbro because Slowbro is slow as shit, and he resists it, and he's physically defensive. So now I'm gonna go for Toxic because if he does want to go to Zatu here, it's gonna bounce back, but I'm gonna be immune to it anyways. So either way, I get a free Toxic on a Slowbro because he stays in and goes for Calm Mind. Now he's confident that I'm confident that he's going to stay in, so go for the Stealth Rocks. So he's actually going to switch up to Zatu here, which is good because he doesn't have a Stealth Rock on his team, but I really don't care because I have only Arcanine that's weak to rocks, and then everything else either like resists it or is a wall. But I go to Raikou here. He tries to Thunder Wave me. This is what I don't get. He said I had nothing to take Thunder Wave, but he tried to Thunder Wave something with Gyro Ball, which I don't understand why you would do. I mean, that just makes it stronger, potentially. But so I go for the Hidden Power Ice, and he's gonna switch out to his Galvantula because he has a Flygon and he doesn't want to go into Flygon on a potential HP Ice if I predict that. But yeah, I go to Bronzong here, and he's really not going to be able to hit me hard. He goes for the HP Ground, but I think he's Scarfed maybe. So I go for Gyro Ball. He goes into Houndoom. That does a lot of damage. I know I can take a Fire Blast even if he's Life Orb, but he's just going to go for the Dark Pulse, predicting the switch into Arcanine most likely. I go for the Earthquake and easily take out that Houndoom. I get a crit. Didn't really matter. I mean, Gyro Ball hit him for, that was probably around base 100, and that Earthquake was like double the power. So he's going to go into his Hitmonlee. I know he can't really touch me. I mean, even though I'm especially defensive, it's still like he's got like Stone Edge, Sucker Punch, probably best move. High Jump Kick, potentially. But he goes for the Fake Out, and then he's going to Thief and steal my leftovers, get a crit, but because he stole my item, his speed no longer is doubled, and thus this Gyro Ball is base 116 instead of 150, as if his speed was doubled. So he lives. But again, if I was paralyzed, yes, I could have gotten fully paralyzed, but that would have actually killed him. Because it would have been 150 base power because I was slower, so whatever. He hits me with the Blaze Click, which is a little odd. I mean, it's like only for Bronzong. Everything else is like, but even then, I'm pretty sure like a close combat would be what 180 power, and Blaze Kick's like not even 180, so it's kind of weird. But I'm going to go to Arcanine and go for the extreme speed. He's going to switch to Flygon. I'm going to go for it again because I'm like, it's really close, and he might even just U-turn, predicting the switch out to like Shaman or something. But he does stay in and go for the Earthquake as he lives very barely. I'm going to say that's like less than 5 HP. But I go to Raikou because I'm Scarfed, and there's no way he can outspeed me. I'm going to go for the Shadow Ball because it's, coverage options, etc. And he goes into Hitmonlee. I'm going to switch out here because I'm not locked into the right move, basically. Now that his Flygon is dead, I can just spam Thunderbolt next time I come in. But I go to Bisharp because, it's not going to do anything because he's Steel type, and he's got a pretty reasonable defense stat. And I'm going to go with the Sucker Punch. He's going to switch out to Galvantula for some reason. I don't know why. The only thing I could think of is Brick Break is the only move that Bisharp has that Galvantula would resist. But yeah, that's kind of weird. But anyways, he switches into Slowbro here. I guess maybe thinking I'd switch out, but I really don't care. I'm going to go to my Shaman, and he's going to start setting up Calm Minds. I know he's probably going to have Scald, Slack Off, Calm Mind, and like Ice Beam or Psychic or Psyshock perhaps. So I'm not really worried about even the Toxic. I'd switch out, whatever. But I'm going to just start throwing out Seed Flares, and that's going to be stab super effective, and I know he won't be able to take too many of them, even if he does get up Calm Mind regiment. But I get the special defense drop on the first shot, which is excellent, but it just made this thing last not as long. Plus he's toxic anyway, so I don't know really what he's doing unless he has Ice Beam, but probably doesn't. And even if he does, Bronzong still walls him. And yeah, I can't really hit him with much, but so what? So I go for Sea Flare again. He's going to switch out to Zatu to resist that. and it's really not going to do that much damage. But I don't care because I'm going to switch out to my Raikou here, and he's going to the Thunder Wave again, which is, again, Shaman has Natural Cure. Who cares about paralyzing a wall with Natural Cure? I don't understand. So, like I said at the beginning, he got mad that I didn't tell him that I had Volt Absorb Raikou, but the only time it mattered was that he Thunder Waved my Raikou twice. So it's like, so what? If I didn't have Volt Absorb, well, I want to say I wouldn't have switched in, but honestly, the first time I went in, I was just predicting, like, the Reflect, pretty much. But, Thunder Wave worked out. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to go into Raikou now and spam Thunderbolts because everything is either weak or just going to get taken out by it anyways. So he goes into his Slowbro, who actually lives, which is a little weird. I didn't think that was possible, that a Slowbro could live a Stab Thunderbolt from Raikou, but okay. So I take him out easily with 2 hits, obviously, and Hitmonlee comes back in to try and do some fake out stuff. Not really gonna do all that much damage, and then he stays in here. I don't really know why. I mean, I guess it's not like it's a big deal. I mean, fake out's like what, like 5-hit KO, so it's not like going to, his Zatu is going to make a big deal. But, yeah, so I now take out this Zatu with Thunderbolt, and Raikou did a lot of work. So, like I said, he was upset that I didn't tell him that I was using unreleased Dreamworld Pokemon, but I always do. So, unless, like, I know you're not someone who watches me, like, basically people I added. But if you add me, come on, guys. Like, know how I battle. I mean, you already know that I bring whatever I want, so how is it hard to realize that I bring Unreleased Dreamworld too? Because I don't care. I bring it because Unreleased Dreamworld is great. It just makes more stuff viable, thus more to use, thus it's more fun. So, I don't know. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.